This vlogging collaboration is hosted by my friend Leilani over at Living with Eve. So please be sure to check out not only the playlist down below, but also her channel. She has tons of great homeschooling resources, as well as a wealth of information on special needs homeschooling. If you're new here, I'm Rian, a Christ-following wife and a homeschool mom to 3 boys. Here we talk all things homeschool, and we will learn together how to use our roles as wife, mom, teacher, and homemaker in order to glorify God. Good morning, guys. We definitely forgot to pull out the camera and vlog earlier this morning, but we just got back from the strawberry patch. I do think I got a few good pictures that I'll insert here. But we are going to go inside and get some school stuff ready, do some school until lunchtime, and see what else we can get into today. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Who picked most strawberries?
Probably me. No. And me. No, dude.
How did they taste?
Good.
What are we going to do with the rest of them?
Strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake. Oh, yeah.
Ice cream, too.
Here's our neighborhood dog that kind of runs the... completely runs the neighborhood. We've tried to adopt him several times, but we found out he does have an owner. He just always loses his collar and gets away from his owner, so I don't know. He's a sweet guy, though. He's a lot calmer than our dog.
What?
Said he's a lot calmer than our dog.
Probably older.
Smells the strawberries on you.
He looks old.
Come here, Moosey.
He's black like Lucy.
Hi, baby. What have you been into? You got stuff all over your face. Okay, so we're gonna have just some cut up strawberries for our late morning snack. And guys, like, excuse this. It's very humid today. It's been raining off and on all week. And those of you with curly hair will understand the only option on a humid day is frizz. So we got big giant frizz going on. Nothing I can do about that. I'd love to live in Arizona or someplace where there's no humidity, but then you also have to be where there's, 120 degree temperatures, so I don't know. Are you supposed to be chewing on that? Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's my turn now.
And then that little hole that you're really proud of. Guys. Puppies are not for the faint of heart. Harrison, stop it. What are you guys playing?
Ball.
Yeah, over here, my husband has been hard at work fixing a, there's another dog on the other side of this fence, and they've been trying to get to each other. So we're trying to repair that. All of that gravel and dirt is from leftovers from him fixing our crawl space access, like the window well. So doing lots of home repairs here lately. Okay, as we're getting ready for school, I thought I would show you. I do not have a homeschool room, and I never have. We're kind of hoping to have one in our next house, or at least a separate living area where we can put homeschool stuff. But here's what I do have. Okay, so we just have this little cheapy baker's rack from Walmart. It is not pretty, guys. It is not. I would rather have something with doors on it so I could hide everything, but this is what we're working with right now. So we just have our globes up here. These are like some extra supply type things. This is kind of mom's basket where I put stuff that I need to have handy. Pencils, sharpener. Here is kind of our very unorganized. This is really a bad time to show you this because it's toward the end of the year and it needs a revamp. But we have our clipboards in here. We have a lot of our morning time type stuff in here. Here's my planner and our sunlight stuff. This is where all of our core subjects go. Here's our turn-in box. Like I said, it's time to go through all that. I keep what we need, ditch the rest. Here's more of our like extracurricular type stuff. So we have a lot of our sunlight books in there. And then here is just if they're bored and need something to do, there's a bunch of highlights magazines, a bunch of watercolor wow, whatever those are called, water wow. Anyway, and then there's some of our resource books there in the middle. And then here is just the bottom shelf of our pantry. And so back there we have our Saxon math manipulatives. Here's my preschooler's bin. These are for my big boys. It has their crayons and kind of their fidget toys in it. Then they each have a bin where their daily notebooks go, and then their notebooks for language arts and math. Again, it's the end of the year. It needs to be reorganized. But then back there we have extra highlight books and scrap paper. So that just makes it really easy. Everyone knows where everything is, even though it's all kind of condensed into one tiny area. And I can just say, go grab your daily notebooks. They know where they are. Go grab your math book. They know where that is. And it's really easy for everyone to just get what they need quickly. It's not the prettiest setup. Like I said, when we move, I'm hoping to have a better setup. So what we've been doing lately, because it changes, right? But lately what we've been doing is I've been doing preschool first. And while I'm doing that, I give my 2 older boys independent work to work on. And all I do is I give them a little index card with their independent work written out on it, and they can just check it off as they go. Abel, so when we went to pick strawberries, what did we pull the strawberries off of?
Plants.
Plants. And we've been learning in preschool how plants grow, right?
Yes.
What do plants need to grow?
Water.
Water. What else?
Nutrients.
Nutrients. And what else?
Light.
Light. And so when those plants grew, then what were the white things that they got on them?
What?
Were they flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what came off of those flowers?
I don't know.
Well, what did we pick?
Strawberries.
Strawberries. And were they so yummy?
Yeah.
Okay, what does this one say?
Chicks hatch from eggs.
Chicks hatch from eggs. What does this one say?
I clean up my toys after I play.
I clean up my toys after I play. What does this one say?
I don't know.
Remember, seeds,
Need water,
water,
white,
light,
nutrients
and nutrients to
to grow.
grow. What about this one?
I wash my hands before I eat.
I wash my hands before I eat. Now, here is 2 new ones. What is that?
Bunny. Mama, this is a bunny. Mama, this is a bunny.
Yeah. So it says hares and rabbits are similar. Can you say that? Hares and rabbits. Say that.
Yes. And need rabbit.
No, listen. Say hares and rabbits
Hares and rabbits
are similar.
are similar.
Good job.
Yes.
Now this one says, what are those?
Toothpastes.
Toothbrushes. So this says, I brush my teeth after I eat to prevent cavities. The Tale of Peter Rabbit. Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits, and their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail had bread and milk and blackberries for supper. The end. What happened when Peter Rabbit didn't obey his mother? Did he obey his mother? What did she say to do?
I don't know.
Did she say to go to the garden? No. She said he could go on the lane, but not on the garden. And did he listen? No. What happened when he didn't obey his mama?
I don't know.
Did he get chased? Oh no. Did he lose his jacket? What else did he lose?
I don't know.
What did he lose off of his feet? His shoes. Okay, AB, we're gonna work on our colors. Can you stand up? Since we're talking about bunnies, when I say a color, I want you to hop to the card that has that color. Can any mom sympathize with me? Like really? Everywhere. Hot Wheels and Lego sets. Then you gotta throw in the laundry on top of that.
Mama.
Like good grief. Bunny hop to the green circle. Good job. A rectangle? A rectangle. Okay, good job. Come back. Okay, now go to the next shape. Bunny hop, both feet. Good job. What shape is that?
It's so many. I don't know.
Yes, you do. What is that?
A diamond.
A diamond.
What?
They're gonna build a bridge. Does anyone else have kids that do this? They take after their mama, they get out in the sun and they get tired. So they just lay face down on the trampoline.
Incredulously at Lucas. So you don't believe me? Lucas asked with a dangerous edge to his voice. But the chain belongs to Tellus, Mucius managed to stammer. No, Lucas screamed. The chain and the cloak belong to me. He has
And Mama's eating her turkey and cheese and lettuce wrap for her lunch. All right, the preschooler is down for his rest time, and we are going to finish up our school day. We have my older son working on finishing up his independent work that he started earlier before lunch. And so I'm gonna work with my middle son on his grammar right now, and then he has a math lesson and a spelling test. And then I will work with the big kid, so. Okay, so how many rows do you have now?
2.
How many are in each row?
8.
So how many tiles do you have altogether?
16.
So 2 times 8 is?
16.
Good job. Learning mean, median, and mode in 4th grade, right? With no help from this guy. Harrison. Yeah, he's out. All right, while my oldest is finishing up his math, my middle son has already finished up everything he needs to do for now. So he's playing with the preschooler, and I'm going to tackle a ton of dishes. and a very messy kitchen from school. So it seems like these last few day in the lives have been a very bad representation of our normal day-to-day. That is only because we have a lot of things changing and just crazy things happening in our life right now. They're all good things, but they are all things that take extra time out of me. So by the end of the day, my house is a wreck because I don't get to those typical like little tidies throughout the day that I usually do. Because I'm busy with other things that I will talk about later, I promise. But everything does get done eventually. It's just things are hectic right now. So this is a true representation of what our life is like right now. It's not always this chaotic. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But I just thought I'd be real with you guys and let you see all of it. And the strawberry patch did kind of set us behind. We're not going to get to our sunlight today, unfortunately, but we got done with most everything else. So we'll just do double sunlight tomorrow. Not a big deal. So now that everyone is working on chores, including myself, I thought I'd show you real quick our things to do in our menu board. So I'm sure you've probably seen these in the background of some of our videos, but these are just how we kind of keep things straight. My husband can look and know what's for dinner and not have to ask me, and just look at the things to do, and everyone can kind of keep on track on what we're doing on each day. All right, so this is this week. At the top, I always put whatever our chore is for that day. Our big chore, we have like daily chores, but then we also have a chore that changes each day. And then the middle is kind of what we're doing throughout the day. So we were out of town at the cabin this day. We babysat, had an inspection, and then school. And then we have a bunch of prep work to do in our house. And then down here is our evening activities. And yes, I put family worship on there, even though it's the same every day, simply because if we don't put it on the calendar, it's less likely to happen. So I have like a work day. We do a volcanology unit. We're going to dinner at someone's house that night, and we have movie night typically on Fridays. Then here's our menu. Orange is breakfast, the purple is lunch, and the blue is our dinner for the day. Okay, so I'd started to make dinner, and then my husband and I both decided that what we were having for dinner did not sound good, and that I have a lot to do tonight, and so I didn't want to stand there and cook it anyway. So my kind husband said, it's okay if you go get pizza. So I said, got it. So we are eating pizza tonight, and I don't really feel that bad about it.
Do the rest. And marvelous things will happen. Things even you never dreamt of.
Like what?
Alright. You'll never be miserable again.
All right, well, I kind of fast forwarded through a lot of the day. I started not feeling very good tonight. So we are here at like 9 o'clock or something. And the kids are just now going to bed. I'm gonna pray with them, get them all tucked in, and work on those mountains of laundry that you saw earlier, as well as more dishes. The dishes never end. Never end. So something that has helped my boys to sleep at night is to listen to an audiobook before bed. Kind of gives them a way to fall asleep faster. And right now we're working on the Beverly Cleary audio collection. So there's lots of stories like Emily's Runaway Imagination and stuff like that. And I just put on a timer. Depending how early they go to bed, depends on what kind of timer I put on. Tonight they're only getting 15 minutes. And then it automatically will shut off.
Good.
All right, this guy's turn. You ready to pray?
Yeah.
You can go night-night. You say night-night?
Night-night.
All right, you got your books?
Yes.
All right, I love you.
Love you. Hey.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Tomorrow.
Night-night.
Night-night.
So thanks for joining me today. It wasn't a super exciting day, but it was a good, productive day.
So I will talk to you next time.
Don't forget to check out that playlist down below. Please subscribe if you haven't and come back next week where I'll be talking all about sunlight. Thanks for watching. Bye.